Diablo 4 has multiple and sometimes quite convoluted systems that require a bit of explanation in order to understand them, so I'll be making a few videos trying to provide a basic overview of some gameplay systems of Diablo 4. If you're interested in this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. My name is Sliver, and this is what you should know about Diablo 4's Nightmare Dungeons. Nightmare Dungeons are an exciting new addition to the game, offering players a challenging and rewarding experience. These procedurally generated dungeons are meant to be part of the endgame experience and can be accessed through Nightmare Sigils, special items that players must collect to unlock the dungeons. Nightmare Sigils can be obtained through various means, such as crafting them at the occultist in major cities, using sigil powder and gold as crafting reagents. Crafting sigils will net you random sigils depending on the tier of the sigil you've crafted. A sigil adds afflictions to the dungeon, potentially increasing the danger and rewards of running that dungeon. Occultists can also salvage unwanted nightmare sigils into sigil powder, which is needed to create more sigils. Another way to obtain nightmare sigils is completing missions from the Tree of Whispers, which is basically the bounty or word quest system for Diablo 4. Players will need to reach word tier 3 in order to begin these missions. When activated, sigils create an empowered version of certain dungeons with much harder enemies. The sigils have tiers associated with them, and the higher tier you go, the harder the dungeons get. Sacred Nightmare sigils go up to tier 20, while Ancestral Nightmare sigils go up all the way to tier 100. Sacred sigils require word tier 3 to create and use, while Ancestral sigils require word tier 4. Not every dungeon can be turned into a nightmare dungeon. Each season will have a different dungeon pool. When nightmare sigils are activated, the corresponding dungeon turns into a nightmare dungeon. The modifications include a limited number of revives, locked enemy levels, as well as a specific set of affixes, which will ultimately depend on the nightmare sigil. Inside nightmare dungeons, players will encounter formidable monsters with a variety of affixes known as afflictions. These afflictions are modifiers that enhance the monster's abilities, making them more challenging to overcome. An interesting twist regarding affixes is that not all of them make the dungeon more difficult. Some may help the player by enhancing certain stats, such as reducing cooldowns after each kill. Examples of monster affixes include invisible monsters unless they are in combat, double bosses at the end of a dungeon, and at certain intervals, portals can open, adding additional monsters to the dungeon. These affixes demand adaptability and strategic thinking from players, as they must tailor their approach to the specific challenges presented by each monster encounter. The rewards for conquering nightmare dungeons are significant. Players can earn rare and powerful loot, including unique legendary items that are exclusive to that dungeon. In conclusion, Diablo 4's Nightmare Dungeons provide an immersive and challenging experience for players. Unlocking access to these dungeons requires collecting Nightmare Sigils, which can be acquired through the Occultist or completing quests at the Tree of Whispers. Once inside, players face monsters with different affixes. Difficulty, the number of affixes, and the level of loot depends on the tier of the dungeon. The rewards obtained from Nightmare Dungeons make these dungeons highly desirable for players seeking thrilling challenges and greater rewards in the endgame. And that's it. If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more Diablo 4 content. Thanks.